If you've been trying to change something in your life, but you have no idea how to do it, this one is for you. You might be wondering why you can't lose fat, why you're not growing muscle. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you are just doing the wrong things. So let's fix that today so your ex wants you back. So hi, my name is Hubert. So in this video, I'm going to show you what I would do in order to get my physique back. The point is this, there are some points you wanna go into and understand them, and trust me, in this video I'm going to show you how to actually do it. Before we're gonna start, this is me. These are the pictures of me, because you might think, who is this guy and what he knows about losing fat and building muscle. This is the proof, basically. Okay, so first of all, when it comes to training, these are the splits I'm gonna just put out now. So first of all, you have split, you have upper lower, you have push-pull legs, and you have full body workouts. So the idea of splits is just to understand how to structure the program. 4 points, which is intensity. You train each muscle twice at least. You love the split and sets. So when it comes to sets, I'm gonna say that the best stimuli will come from first 3 to 6 sets per muscle. Doing more than this might not be ideal. However, the best price when it comes to training the muscle basically comes from the 4, 5, 6 sets. However, it's not about just doing the set, it's making sure the intensity is as high. Meaning, let's say you're gonna do 6 sets for your chest, and we can say it's gonna be 3 sets, let's say bench press, pec fly, and first 2 sets of bench press, you're gonna simply do them hard but not crazy hard, which means that you will be close to failure, but you will not fail the rep. On the last set, you can go to hell, basically, and go as hard as you can. Meaning, all of these 3 sets, because they were close to very difficult and challenging things, meaning a rear reps in reserve 0, 1 or 2, they are very high quality reps, okay, sets if you will. And basically, after hitting your pecs 6, 7 sets per workout, you did the best job you could do, and there is probably not much reason to go more than this. If you want to hit your pecs again, and you should probably do them twice a week, this is like looking at the studies, this is the best possible way to train, then you should actually hit another 5, 6, 7 sets after like 3 days of you doing a pec fly or bench press. And chest is just an example. This counts to every muscle. So if you really want to train in a nice way, you should just train muscles twice. Leg day, for example, twice a week would be much more better for you than once a week, because like, imagine this scenario, if you're gonna just hit like 5 sets per workout and another day 5 sets again, this is much more better for you, much more beneficial than just sticking with doing 10 sets all at once. And this is because of MPS. So MPS is muscle protein synthesis, and basically you have to imagine this: once you're gonna train biceps, tricep, whatever, you spike in MPS for around 48 hours. If you're really in the beginning of your journey, sometimes 72 hours. And after that, you should basically train that muscle again, so you can spike MPS again and making sure you're gonna grow. That's the point of MPS, which is around 48, 72 hours. The more experienced you are, it's sometimes even 24, that's it. So point is this: if you're training something once, you're losing some potential to grow. Before we're gonna dive into another topic, very important are the warm-up sets, because warm-up sets are important because your nervous system gets awakened, basically. So if you're gonna bench press, if you're gonna do any row or something, or squats, just do like 2, 3 lighter, very quick sets, and don't go close to failure. You want to just warm up the joints, you want to just warm up your nervous system, and trust me, you're gonna get better in your lifting if you're gonna do warm-up sets. There's one mistake I see people doing when it comes to like beginners. So if you are more advanced, you might not have problem with that, but the thing is to specialize into one muscle. In the beginning, you just want to train everything in the same way, and then you can specialize into one muscle. What compound movements are doing is basically you training few muscle at the same time, giving you lots of stimuli, of course more fatigue, but what you want to do in the beginning is just do more of these and then go into machines, this kind of area. Of course, I'm not saying to cut off machines like everywhere and not do any leg presses or something. I'm just saying that you will get more price of being in the gym by doing more compound movements than isolation exercises. Of course, it depends on your program, but don't go to the gym and start by doing just so much sets for the muscle which is so small in your body. And like, it's much better for you to focus on squat, focus on hip hinge movements, focus on bench press, and then in the end of your program, it's nice to, of course, for sure, have something for real delt, side delt, bicep, triceps, for your abs, for your calves. When it comes to calories, I was scared to add calories, and I want you to understand this, that you have to eat. You have to just add slightly calories. In the beginning, maybe you should not do it, but as a whole, the more advanced you are, you should give yourself more calories, and you will not gain that much fat that quickly if you're gonna do it right. So adding just 200 calories plus to your routine gonna be enough. How to calculate that? Very simple. You take pounds, your weight in pounds, and you multiply it by 14, 15, or 16. When it comes to 14, this is if you're not that much active. 15 is if you moderate active. I think this is very safe to go with 15, but depends on your lifestyle. 16 is more active person. Once again, if you figure that out, mine is around 184. And when I calculate that, it went out like this. And I used to say to myself this: if you can just add slightly calories, you will not gain fat like 10 kilos overnight. So what I did is I did 3,000 calories. And first of all, I gained muscle. I didn't gain so quick like weight or fat by any means. I felt better, and I literally felt like I am in my prime. I did a PR on bench press, 100 kilograms 7 times. And that's how this looks like. If you will think that you don't need that much calories, you will stale. You will be all the time in a phase where you cut or you bulk. Something in the middle all the time, and you will not do anything. You will just stay in your body weight, and you will not do much. You will be scared to cut because you will be scared to lose muscle, and you will be scared to bulk because you will gain fat or something. This is what I want you to understand, that don't be scared, because you always can adjust things. And like, in order to actually for you like gain 1 kilogram of fat, you have to be in calorie surplus to the point that you're gonna eat over 7,700 calories, because this equals 1 kilogram of fat. Meaning, literally, if you are careful with your calories, 1 kilogram of fat can come in, I don't know, 1 month or something. But this is still a lot of, you have to really eat a lot of calories. For sure, I cannot give you the exact number you have to follow, but I want you to understand that just don't be scared to adding calories, because if you will not do it in your life, if you will not add calories in your life, never, basically you will not go to the bulk phase. You are missing out on so much gains and on so much potential. Protein are so very important. 2.2 kilogram of body weight or 1 centimeter of your body equals 1 gram of protein. This is very important when it comes to protein. But there is one thing which you have to also understand is on the mindset perspective, you have to become the person. You have to become the person who can do it. And the best approach, I think, is to simply write down who you have to become in order to achieve the physique you want. So, for sure, let's say your name is John. I don't know your name, but nice to meet you, by the way. Crazy. Let's say you are the John. In order for the John to grow muscle, what John have to become? For sure, he have to be disciplined. So John sticks with 3 to 5 gym session per week. Okay, like this is the example. If you can stick only to 2 times per week, it's better than nothing. Okay, this is just the example. So he sticks with 3 to 5 times per week gym session. He is organized, because this thing will, like I just said in the beginning, you can get easily the muscles, if that makes sense, but later on it's gonna be much more difficult and much less, like, this is the details you're gonna have to pay attention to. And organize is because if you have to eat over your calorie intake, you have to organize some things. You have to organize food, this and that, in order to make sure you're gonna be able to eat over your calories. So this is why I'm saying John have to be organized. John for sure don't like alcohol. He don't like cigarettes. He's not going all the time out to restaurants because he just wants to eat clean. And the point is this, like, I don't know if you noticed this, but as a whole, making your dream body is like how much money you are saving by not going out, by just going to gym. First of all, gym is very cheap. Okay, I don't know where you are living in, but in most areas the gym membership is very cheap. You can clean yourself after your workout, so you don't have to pay for your water in your house. If you like going to the shower, you don't have to do it in your home. You can go to the gym and clean yourself up there. You will save money on the bill of water basically in your house, which is crazy, but that's how this looks like. Because you will not go out and you will not buy food, you will save money on that. So as a whole, this is the point of trying to make some muscles. I hope it made sense for you. I want you to chase character, not the goal itself, because if you're gonna chase the character, the goal itself will come. If you have any question, down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.